Local anesthetics are essential for performing many dental procedures. The question is, are all local anesthetics basically the same? This presentation, sponsored by PRL Pharma, a global leader in quality dental anesthetics, will introduce you to Orabloc, an aseptically produced articaine anesthetic that clearly differentiates itself from all other local anesthetics on the market. Successfully used by clinicians for years throughout Europe, Orabloc is now approved by the FDA for use in the U.S. For years, epinephrine has been successfully used in local anesthetics to achieve vasoconstriction. However, a drawback of epinephrine is that it's relatively unstable and over time it slowly degrades and becomes inactive. To address this issue, the FDA requires that all local anesthetics, at the end of their shelf life, maintain an epinephrine concentration of at least 90% of what's indicated on the product label. To comply, manufacturers add more epinephrine to each cartridge, commonly referred to as epinephrine overages. Furthermore, most anesthetics are manufactured with a process called terminal sterilization to minimize the microbial and particulate content. This process requires the use of heat, which causes the epinephrine to degrade even more rapidly. As a result, manufacturers that use terminal sterilization must add an epinephrine overage of 15% to ensure their product meets the FDA's end-of-shelf life requirement. Simply stated, anesthetics that undergo terminal sterilization contain at least 15% more epinephrine at the beginning of their shelf life than at the end of their shelf life. This is an important consideration when treating patients who are sensitive to epinephrine, such as the elderly, patients with heart conditions, and pediatric patients. The risk of too much epinephrine increases even further when procedures require multiple injections. Here's the major difference between Orabloc and all other anesthetics on the market. Orabloc's innovative, state-of-the-art aseptic manufacturing process does not use heat to sterilize the product, and therefore does not contribute to the degradation of the epinephrine. As a result, Orabloc's aseptic manufacturing process produces a product with only a 10% epinephrine overage in accordance with the American Heart Association's recommendations to use the product with the least amount of epinephrine. Less epinephrine degradation also means a longer shelf life of 24 months, 33% more than with all other anesthetics that utilize terminal sterilization. Indicated for local infiltrative or conductive anesthesia in simple and complex dental procedures, Orabloc has a rapid onset of anesthesia of 1 to 9 minutes. It provides reliable duration of anesthesia of 1 hour for local infiltration and up to 2 hours for nerve block injections. The formula contains no sodium editate, methylparaben, or latex, and the lubricated rubber closures provide maximum safety, smooth plunger movement, and precise control during injection. All local anesthetics containing epinephrine must contain an antioxidant, generally sulfite or metabisulfite, otherwise there is excessive degradation of the epinephrine. The volume of metabisulfite contained in Orabloc is 0.5 milligrams per milliliter, whereas the volume of metabisulfite contained in USB lidocaine is 1.2 milligrams per milliliter. Orabloc, as well as all other articaine anesthetics and lidocaine anesthetics containing epinephrine, are contraindicated in patients with a known hypersensitivity to sulfites. Similarly to all articaine-based dental anesthetics, Orabloc can also be used for mandibular block injections. Moreover, safety data issued so far by PRL to health authorities on adverse reactions related to PRL articaine products shows no increased risk for paresthesia. For most routine dental procedures, Orabloc articaine hydrochloride 4% with epinephrine 1 to 200,000 is preferred. When more pronounced hemostasis or improved visualization of the surgical field is required, Orabloc containing epinephrine 1 to 100,000 may be used. Each Orabloc cartridge is individually sealed in its own blister packet for maximum protection during handling. This avoids glass-to-glass contact and exposure of the other cartridges when a cartridge is taken from the blister. It also provides an additional barrier to protect the epinephrine against oxidation. Reviewed by CR Foundation, an independent dental product testing and education institute, Orabloc was found to deliver quick onset of anesthesia and a duration of up to 60 minutes, yet required about half the volume of lidocaine 2% 1 to 100,000 epinephrine. 94% of evaluators who tested Orabloc said they would purchase it for their practice. Orabloc was also named a Dental Product Shopper Best Product for 2013. Today's busy dental practices require anesthetics that are fast, predictable, and safe. With a rapid onset time of 1 to 9 minutes, a reliable duration of up to 1 hour, and an aseptic manufacturing process, Orabloc delivers on all three. Orabloc has a 33% longer shelf life, less epinephrine overages than anesthetic made with a terminal sterilization process, and requires less volume than lidocaine anesthetics. And each cartridge comes in its own blister packet for safe handling. Orabloc also saves you money, priced 20% below the leading brand. For fast, profound anesthesia you can count on, choose Orabloc from PRL Pharma.